I thought we had the perfect marriage. 7 years of what I believed was pure bliss. Every morning she'd kiss me and whisper, "You and me, forever." I never had a reason to doubt her. We were high school sweethearts, the couple everyone looked up to. We built a life together, a home filled with laughter, or so I thought. The first crack appeared subtly. She started working late more often. "Big project at work," she'd say, looking tired but determined. I wanted to be supportive. I'd have dinner waiting, run her a bath, do anything to ease her stress. Then came the girls' nights out, which became more frequent. She'd come home smelling of a perfume I didn't recognize and be glued to her phone, smiling at texts she'd quickly hide if I walked by. I tried to ignore the gnawing feeling in my gut. I told myself I was being paranoid, insecure. Oh, she was my wife, the love of my life. She promised me loyalty every single day. How could I even think she'd betray that? But the small inconsistencies started piling up into a mountain of doubt I couldn't climb over. One evening, she said she was going out with her friend Sarah. I was feeling a bit down, so a couple of hours later, I decided to call Sarah's husband Mark, just to chat and see if he wanted to grab a beer another time. We were talking about work when I casually asked, "So are the girls having a good time tonight?" There was a long pause on the other end of the line. Then Mark said, "What are you talking about? Sarah's right here next to me. We're watching a movie." My world stopped. The phone felt like a block of ice in my hand. He must be mistaken. There had to be an explanation. I hung up, my heart pounding in my chest like a drum. I tried calling her, but it went straight to voicemail. Over and over again, straight to voicemail. Panic set in. Where was she? Who was she with? She came home around 2 a.m., tiptoeing into the bedroom. I was sitting on the edge of the bed, the room dark except for the moonlight filtering through the blinds. She jumped when she saw me. "You scared me?" she whispered, trying to laugh it off. "Why are you sitting in the dark?" "Where were you, Sarah?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. I used her friend's name on purpose, and the color drained from her face. She stammered, "What do you mean? I told you I was with." "Don't?" I cut her off. "Don't lie to me anymore." Spoke to Mark. "Sarah's been home with him all night." The silence that followed was the loudest sound I've ever heard. In that silence, 7 years of love, trust, and promises shattered into a million pieces. She finally broke down, tears streaming down her face, and confessed everything. It wasn't a one-time mistake. It had been going on for 6 months with a coworker from that big project. Every late night, you bet, every girls' night, every secret text. It all clicked into place. It was a carefully constructed web of lies, and I had been blissfully trapped in the center of it. The woman who promised me forever every morning had been giving parts of her life to someone else every night. The pain was indescribable. It felt like a physical wound, a hollowness in my chest that ached with every breath. Rebuilding from that kind of betrayal is one of the hardest things a person can go through. It's a long, slow process of rediscovering who you are without the person you thought you'd spend your life with. It's about learning to trust yourself again before you can even think about trusting someone else. If you've ever been through something similar, know that you're not alone, and the pain does eventually lessen. It takes time, but healing is possible. Thanks for listening to my story.